Alan Ifechukwu Onyema was born in 1964 in Benin City. Although he hails from Anambra State, Nigeria, Alan grew up in Benin and Warri. He was born to Michael and Ellen Onyema as the first of 9 children. In 2013, Onyema founded Air Peace as a private Nigerian airline. According to him, the business was born out of the interest to create jobs for people. Although the process began far back in 2007, it encountered many hassles. Today, Air Peace provides services to major cities of Nigeria and flies to other international destinations such as Senegal, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ghana, United Arab Emirates, India, China, the United States, and Gambia. It is one of the biggest airlines in Nigeria with series of aircraft including 3 Boeing 777. Onyema was described as a philanthropist, supporting government in putting an end to the Niger Delta militancy and also helped in training the group after amnesty was granted to them. Then came the big bloom in September 2019. Onyema was instrumental in the evacuation of Nigerians from South Africa as a result of xenophobic attacks. This act was termed an heroic gesture and has remained a laudable effort as he was able to converge hundreds of Nigerians willing to return back to their beloved country. This was crowned with a national honor given to him by the National Assembly.
Sir Alan Ifechukwu Onyema, chairman of Air Peace Airlines, provided his organization's services without charge to repatriate those Nigerians who were willing to return home to escape the carnage that have been visited upon them.
I decided to do this. I don't need a penny, I don't need a dime from anybody, and I've never been given any by anybody, not by government, not by anybody. The only thing I demanded from the government of the day was get the High Commission in South Africa to get my countrymen and women together for me to come and move them out of that place.
He was like a messiah in the eyes of Nigerians. No wonder all hell went loose when the news came out. Alan Onyema, the chairman and founder of Air Peace, is accused of moving money from Nigeria and other sources through U.S. bank accounts in a scheme that involved organizations he founded in his home nation and false documents related to the purchase of airplanes, the United States Attorney's Office of the Northern District of Georgia announced on Friday. Onyema faces 27 counts of money laundering, 3 counts of bank fraud, 3 counts of credit application fraud, and 2 conspiracy charges. How could such a reputable man fall into such category, one may wonder. One would have also thought that those who wrapped him or adorned him with jewelries would be quick to come to his aid. A political undertone, one may ask.
But be it as it may, we are glad to inform the international communities that we as students are solidly behind and solidly standing behind Mr. Onyema as we won't trade him for cheap blackmail targeted at marketing the country of their own selfish interests.
This is not the first time that the United States government has meddled in. In August 2019, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, indicted 80 people for what it described as the largest case of online fraud in U.S. history. 77 of them were Nigerian. Separately also indicted for computer and wire fraud was Obinwanne Okeke. He was accused of the fraud in the subsidiary of Caterpillar of $11 million. When will our institutions begin to function optimally and not wait for foreigners to tell them what to do? Another may wonder. Where is the place of the auditors, EFCC and aviation transparency sectors in all this? Despite Onyema's heroic deeds, this is not the first time high-profile individuals have been indicted. Remember the Tinubu bullion van issue, which has been swept under the carpet. Activists have been goading the EFCC to probe the bullion van incident for months.
Bullion vans are those ballot papers. So, even if I have money to spend in my premises, what's your headache? If I have money, if I like, I give it to the people for free of charge. As long as not to buy votes.
Guilty or not guilty, an international lawyer, Femi Aino, gives us more insight to Alan Onyema's case.
If you commit the crime, you must be ready to serve the time. And if you are innocent, the first thing you need to do, there is no point staying in Nigeria, issuing statement upon statement. Jump on the next available flight and go and exonerate yourself. What we don't want is the drama of rushing to court, trying to block extradition here and there. That will not be consistent with an act of a man that promised all of us peace.
Personal assistant on social media to the president, Loretta Onoche, has also told the chief executive officer of Air Peace Airline to respond to the $20 million fraud allegation leveled against him by the United States government. Meanwhile, Onyema has expressed his readiness to defend himself in the United States banker fraud and financial scam indictment leveled against him by the United States Department of Justice Attorney's Office in the Northern District of Georgia. A case of crucifixion after glorification, lifted high on the cross with a crown of thorns filled with utmost condemnation. Guilty or not guilty, a lesson learned. The story goes on. Rita Omodia, Galaxy News, Lagos.